Hi folks, here is the little sci-fi complex that I've been working on. It still needs some odds and ends, a little bit more work, but for the most part it's definitely gameable. Here is like a bunker-like structure that I made, very simple. I used, this was from a meat packaging here, and I like the ribbing that this plastic piece had, so I used that for the base of the bunker. And this was something that had figures in it, some old figures, and I used that as the bunker itself. You can see all the Forsaken figures there from Dark Age Apocalypse. It's kind of a way to test out the terrain. And here is the complex itself. I used a lot of materials. Usually packaging material is what I like to use. This is that cardboard packaging material for like appliances, when you get appliances. And I really like the shapes that it has, so I like to use it. I added some straws for piping. I added some plastic. This is like for stitching. That people use it for stitching with yarn. I love to use this as grating. It's perfect. So, and this is kind of like an old complex, you know. There's the other building. You can see some of the details there. There's a figure up on the platform there, right? And you can see all of the clothespins. And yeah, so I use the straws as piping. There's a paper towel tube that connects the two buildings. One of them is probably a generator-like thing, right? And here's the front of the complex with some of the figures. And there you go. This was not a difficult project. I probably will do some kind of wash to the structure, and then maybe a little dry brush, I don't know, but I'd like to keep that metallic look to it. I kind of like that. And everybody's different, you know. People like different things for their games. And there's that. And I have a horde of creatures here. Just random creatures from my collection coming over to invade the outpost. Right. So there you go. There's some of the terrain. Here's another view of the table. And this is not a real game. It's just a mock, just so I can show the buildings. All right. Thank you much. There it is. This is from my studio. And I'm going to set up the complex in different environments to show like all the different uses it can have. And this is all modular. Every building is separate.